Today I am playing some 2K. We're going to do a rebuild, but we're going to do it my way. I know everybody has different ways of doing them. A lot of people like 3 years, but the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to build a team for the future. I'm not just building a team for a championship right now. Because I feel like most teams are trying to build for a future dynasty like the Warriors have had. Um, so we're going to do 4 years. I'm building mostly through the draft. There will be trades, which I will show in the video when I edit. I'm going to cut out all the sim unless I make a move, unless I do some trades, unless I do anything like that. So first team we're going to do is the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm changing up the settings, as you guys will be able to see here shortly what settings I use. I turn off automatic league expansion. I turn off progressive fatigue because it kind of cheeks. Leave salary on, obviously. Recently signed, recently traded, rookie signing restrictions, financial trade rules I'm going to keep off just because it's a pain in the ass to deal with, and the stipend rule, I think that's what it's, stipend, I don't know how to say it, but I'm going to turn that off as well. Injuries are going to be off, and I think that is it. Yeah, that's going to be it. So I'm going to go ahead and advance, go straight to the Cavs. The way I'm going to do the rebuilds, they're going to be from power rankings, and it's going to be starting with the worst team and going to the top teams, which won't need as much rebuilding, obviously. But I am going to skip the Warriors. Since I'm not doing injuries, the Warriors will still be their dominant selves. So I think the list is, I think I have to pull it up on my phone. I had it pulled up the other day. Give me 1 second. NBA power rankings, where are you? I believe the Cavs are in last. Cause I think the Cavs still have the worst record. It's crazy with all this quarantine crap that it gets all mixed in, and I keep forgetting. Um, who is the worst team? I don't want to be on NBA.com because they do it a weird way. Well, either way, I am 90% sure it's the Cavs. If not, this will go up later. So what we're gonna do is, you guys won't. Well, we're gonna load in a draft class. Which draft class do I want? Crows or Miguel? We're gonna go Miguel with LaMelo. Okay, so this is the Cavs roster. As you guys probably know, they're really horrid. They drafted back-to-back point guards in the draft. Sexton at pick 8 in 2018 and Garland at 5 in 19. Okay. They've still got Delly, which is kind of scary because I think he's getting paid quite a bit of money. Their roster is loaded with a lot of money. Like Drummond's being paid 27 mil. K-Love's being paid 120 mil. 18 million for Tristan, not Christian. Larry Nance, 44 million. Yeah, they're overpaying a lot of guys. So honestly, I'm really thinking about just trading Kevin Love and Andre Drummond as a package. Maybe trying to get a younger, dominant big me. Maybe I do just Kevin Love for the time being. In the 2022 first round pick from us. Maybe pulling a younger power forward. That would be kind of nice. Brandon Clarkson, Dylan Brooks. Buddy Hield. The Mavs. But I have a feeling the Mavs will be good because they've got young talent with Doncic and Porzingis. Timberwolves want to give up Culver. Nah. Hachimura could be interesting. He's 6'8" compared to Kevin Love 6'8". Do I want to put in another rookie? I mean, yeah, if I'm building for the future, that makes sense. Let's throw in another first round pick from 2023 and just see what happens. Cauley Stein. Could get Culver in the T-Wolves pick. I like this though. I think I'm gonna get Hachimura and their 2020 first round pick because I have an idea of who I want to draft. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna definitely trade Tristan Thompson because he's getting paid way too much. 18 million. Yeah, he's way overpaid for what he provides for the Cavs. So I'm gonna throw in Larry Nance. Maybe try to clear out his contract. What do we need? Let's see. Roster. Actually, let's go to coaching. Ooh, I probably could have done that first. So what I am gonna do is, if I can find it, staff. Oh, wrong thing. Staff. Fire. I'm firing their whole coaching staff because they are not good. And maybe can get this team to a winning mentality just by a few simple changes. Logan Smith, I've hired him before in a few of my rebuilds that I haven't recorded. He's never done anything bad for me, I don't think. So, I want good trading. Oh, he doesn't want to. He's an assistant coach. I've never liked what 2K does about that. Puts assistant coaches in. I also want contracts because I am going to try to negotiate some contracts in the off season. Eric Brown looks like he might be the best option because he's got D potential instead of the F from that one guy. I'll offer him 410. Yeah, there he goes. This is where I always have issues. Stauffer's usually who I go for because he's all A's, so I'm probably will go for him again if I can get him for 5.5. Okay, cool. Got him for 5.5. Newman or Peterson? B minus defense, A offense, B plus, B plus. We'll go B plus, B plus. I like having teams that are very solid on defense because defense is a key to winning games. If you can blow out an opponent and hold them to 100 points, you blow them out by quite a bit. I mean, you'll be okay. Sorry, guys, I'm focused up right now. I'm trying to decide who. I think that's a good enough coaching staff for the time being. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so now we'll go back into Trade Finder, trading Tristan Thompson and Larry Nance. I'm going to keep Drummond around, maybe re-sign him. I highly doubt I'll re-sign him just because I forgot who I have to find out who's on the team. Okay, a small forward would be nice, a starting class small forward. Maybe a bigger shooting guard because he's only 6'1", and one of them I am going to trade. Whoever doesn't perform this year like they're supposed to is going to get traded because I really want to try to get LaMelo Ball. Every time I do a rebuild, LaMelo gets drafted in the top 3 and shreds the NBA. He's a 90 overall in 2 years a lot of the times. So LaMelo is always good to try to get early. So that's what I am going to try to do. That wouldn't be bad. Get a better power forward for starting. He averaged 14 last year. I'll come back to that one. That one's not bad. Maybe the Pacers want to offer me one of their power forwards. Doubt I can get Sabonis, but that'd be cool if I could. If I could get Sabonis and TJ Warren, I could work with that. Offer up the Bucks pick. Offer up a 2024 us. Okay, that probably will not happen. And a lot of these trades aren't going to be realistic, guys. You got to remember, this is just a video game. I can only do what, I can do. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up going with that Jabari Parker deal. I'm clearing up salary and getting younger and older. I'm going to go with this. Maybe I can pull a pick out of him. Maybe the 2021 first round pick. And I will give them my 2022 Bucks first round pick. They have a counter offer. 2024 Dominic Pointer. I don't want Bazemore just because of his contract is huge. Okay, there we go. Cool. So now we've got a roster looking like this. Kevin Porter Jr. is going to be a weak link. I think this team looks overall better than it did because now they've got a little bit more depth to play with. I might go sign a small forward in free agency real quick and just see what the free agents are. Could get Boogie to run the power forward. I don't think that would be a bad idea, but with how much money he wants, I don't know if it'll be worth it. So let's go to small forwards, and it looks like crap. Okay. Bigger shooting guards that I could move to the small forward? Looking like crap too. Power forwards that I could slide to the small forward. Wasn't he supposed to be like a star or something? That's crazy. Sam Decker could move to the small forward. What's his shooting clip? Because this is not a high-scoring team, clearly. Let's see his attribute grades. Perimeter defense. Oh my gosh, he's horrid. Okay, guys. I think I'm just going to run it with the team we've got, unless... Can't Hachimura play the 3? Let's see. If I slide him to the 3, he stays the same. Mid-range specialist. What's his... Let's do that. What's his... Cancel. Defense. Perimeter defense is poor, but post defense is average. Yeah, I can run him, or... Actually, you know what? I'm going to put him back at his original position, and move Bogdanovich to the small forward because he gets better, and he has a good defensive grade, I believe. So this team doesn't look bad. Everybody's an 80 overall. Bench is looking a little weak, but like I said, the first year I expect to suck. If we do good, that's just a bonus. I mean, I guess we need a backup center. I'm going to go ahead and bump up the starters' minutes just to have extra minutes for the starters. Take away minutes from down here. Okay. I want everybody at least starting to get 30 minutes. That's usually what I'll do. Actually, I want Garland to see if he can prove himself. Same with Sexton. I want to see how they perform. If they don't perform in this season, I'm more than likely going to end up trading them. Perimeter-centric, post-centric, triangle, 7-second. I don't like running 7-second just because it gives up on some defense, but so does perimeter-centric. Typical poor defensively against bigs. But we have Andre Drummond, one of the best centers in the league. One of the best defensive centers in the league. I think he's been top 5 in defense rating for the last 3 years. I'm going to run the offense through Sexton, Garland, and Bogdanovich. Play through star, I guess. And I think that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to sim up to the trade deadline, and then we will see what the team looks like and see what moves we're going to make. I will see you guys shortly. Now, and I did look up while the sim was going on. The Cavs are 28, the Hawks are 29, and Golden State's 30 in the power rankings according to ESPN. But I do believe I am going to post the Cavs first because I'm doing them right now, and they have the exact same record as the Hawks. Well, they've played one less game. But so far throughout the season, probably doing what I expected. I'm shocked that we've won some of these games. Like, we probably shouldn't have beat the Raptors, probably shouldn't have beat... We beat the Raptors twice. What the heck? We beat Philly up here. We beat the Bucks. Like, there's some of these games we probably shouldn't have won, but I think I blame that on the sim engine. I'd like to just see what the guys are putting up. I expect Drummond. Okay, Drummond's not playing what he usually does. He's 15 boards. I mean, I guess that's normal for him. Points, maybe not. Yeah, points have definitely dropped, but I feel like that's because he has 2 other prolific scorers. Floor spacing slasher and a scoring machine. And seeing those numbers out of Sexton, I do like to see. My issue is with Sexton, his height at a shooting guard position at 6'1". I feel like that's a little undersized for the position for current day NBA. I do like to see 16 points out of Darius Garland. That's promising. So that definitely helps with who I want to draft. I don't like only seeing 12 out of Jabari, but he can walk at the end of this year. Drummond's the same way. He'll probably end up walking. Um, he's unsatisfied, which doesn't help. Everybody's looking pretty unhappy here in Cleveland. I want to check out the award races and see where some of my guys stand. Darius Garland, okay, I figured he'd be up there, and Brandon Clark, of course, is playing well. I really not. It's not that I don't regret getting him, because at the same time I don't. You know, it's like I might end up trading for him right now. To be honest with you, of course, Anthony Davis and LeBron back to back, scary. Luka, most improved. Wow, those are insane numbers from Luka. I'm shocked that he has 10.7 boards. Wow, that's ridiculous. I would love to get Luka right now, but there's no feasible way I can do that. Yeah, I would put him up there in MVP. A little shocked about Joel Embiid putting up those kind of numbers. That's pretty good for him. Is that good for him? I mean, yeah, it's more than what he normally averages. Rebounds have gone down. But, hey, man. Let's check standings real quick, see where we stand. Golden State, we've beat them twice as well, but they've got their actual good players besides Andrew Wiggins. But watch, he'll have a career year. Nah, typical. And I can say that I'm a Timberwolves fan, so I like making fun of Andrew Wiggins. It's enjoyable. The Knicks suck, like usual. Detroit sucks, which I'm glad because we have one of their picks. I don't like to see Derrick Rose on a crappy team, but he played for Minnesota. But 22 points a game for Derrick Rose. That looks good for him. I'm happy for him. Derrick Rose is one of my favorite players of our time. Definitely like to see him play. Timberwolves are my team, so I'm just going to check in on them. Unfortunately, today I heard Karl-Anthony Towns' mom passed away from coronavirus. She was in a medically induced coma, I think for 3 weeks. I could be wrong on time, but his mom unfortunately passed away this morning or this afternoon. My time zones are all time zones. My time is all messed up right now. So right now I don't know if I'm going to make any moves unless I can trade Jabari for somebody, but I highly doubt it. I think everybody left is on a 1-year contract besides the rookies. Maybe I could snag. What's his face? Let's throw in Kevin Porter. Maybe get Brandon Clark. Use him as a trade bait for the offseason, maybe. Hopefully I could get Brandon Clark. I can. Do I want Kyle Anderson's contract? Not really. Here, I'll do that. Counter offer. I can get behind that. Let's do it. So, guys, we now have Brandon Clark, who I think will help the offense, I believe. He is I think he's offensive-minded. 4. And when was he selected? 21 from Gonzaga. Okay. I didn't know that. I'm going to drop Hachimura's minutes. I'm going to give 34 to Drummond just because he's not having a great season. I want to try to maybe re-sign him and increase his value if I do end up wanting to trade. Just because he's having a good year, 31, 32, 30. Because he's not having a great season. Maybe use him as trade bait, and he's ruined LeBron's number because he's wearing LeBron's number. Yeah, I mean, he's not having a great year, but he's not having bad. His 3-point percentage isn't bad. His free throw percentage isn't bad. That's not great. That's not good. Clark is having a phenomenal year from what I saw. Yeah, I think that'll help with these two carrying the load of the offense. that'll definitely maybe divide it a little bit more. So we're gonna send him to the end of the season. I don't expect a lot. Yeah, I figured won't resign, won't resign. I'm gonna let him walk. Excuse me, I'll let him walk. I will try to bring back Drummond. If it's for 33 million, probably not gonna happen. But if not, I'll try to bring in another center. Actually, you know what? I'm trading him right now. So, because if I'm not gonna bring him back, what's the point? Trade Andre Drummond maybe for. Maybe I could get DeAndre Ayton. Timberwolves and their pick. Phoenix Suns. What would I have to do to get Ayton? I guarantee I can't get Ayton, but worth a freaking shot, right? Pick. Let's throw up my 2021 Cavs pick. Two second rounders from us and the Rockets, and let's throw in Osman. There's got to be a way I can get him. Kings pick. Player. If I throw in a third player, they have to throw in a player, I believe. Yeah. Maybe I take out Osman and just do Porter. Throw in both of these. I doubt this works, but, worth a shot. Oh, my gosh. Power moves, baby. Power moves all day. That's what I like to see. DeAndre Ayton is now a Cleveland Cavalier. Let's go. I like to see it. That looks good. I got rid of someone that wasn't going to re-sign, that was going to re-sign if he got a lot of money. And now I got someone on a rookie contract. I don't know who half these people are down here except for Delly. I know most of the bench except for Delly, or except for the guys below Delly. Wow, okay, I am shocked that just worked. So might as well, my thought process on that with Bogdanovich, I do want to see where Washington is. Okay, their pick's not going to be worth much because I guess Kevin Love's playing well for them. So then they have 3 scorers. Yeah, Kevin Love's not having a great year, but he's not having bad. John Wall's having a pretty mediocre year. So, guys, actually, I'm going to hold off on trying to get a pick. I'm probably going to work out trying to get a pick in the offseason once I find out where everybody's draft stuff is. But, yeah, that's going to be the end of the trade deadline. I'm going to go ahead and start simming along and just see what goes on. See y'all at the end of the season. This season, we ended up 40-42, which I'm very happy with, which is a much better record than even the current Cavs, who I think are like 19-45, I believe. We'll just run through the awards real quick. LeBron putting up a usual LeBron stat line. Ja Morant, pretty solid. I enjoyed that. Boogie, 6th man of the year in Denver. That's not bad for Boogie. Kawhi, defensive. Luka, most improved. He did drop in some points, but definitely picked up in the assist category and almost shot 50% from 3, which is crazy. And Doc at 61-21 as coach of the year. Nobody for us. Towns did. That's good for Minnesota. Didn't have one of his best years, but definitely picked it up in boards and went down in blocks. Trae Young made it. D'Lo made it. That's cool. Wow. One of his best years. Actually, the best year of his career. Nobody from us. I didn't really expect so up until the rookie of the year and all that kind of stuff. We had 2 first-team all-rookie, 17.3 and 15. I can get behind that. So we made the playoffs as an 8 seed with a under 500 record. That shocks me. So we are going to get beat in the first round. I guarantee you we might win 1 game. It'd be cool if we won. I don't think we will. Down 3-0. Yeah, I figured. Yep, there we go. Got swept by the Bucks, who will more than likely be in the NBA Finals. probably against either the Lakers or the Clippers. Oh, Lakers got beat by Golden State in a 6-game series. That is crazy. Probably will be Clippers. And Brooklyn got beat by Boston. Well, Clippers, Bucks. I'm going to call Bucks, Clippers. Clippers. Oh, I was wrong. I like Kawhi and Paul George too much. That's why I was kind of going for the Clippers. I don't like everyone joins the Giannis train, just like they did with the Warriors. Alright, well, here we are in the off-season of season number 1's over. This is off-season number 1. Everybody I expected to retire. Alvin Gentry retired. Surprising. Vince Carter gone to the Hall of Fame. Reject. League realignment we don't need. Let's go to draft lottery. We have pick number 12 from Washington. And we got pick number 12 and 15. So I definitely think we need to move up in the draft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get at least a top 10 pick. So guys, we have 3 first-round picks now. I came to the deal with the Wolves. Unfortunately, I had to send Hachimura to the Wolves to get the 2020 7th overall pick, which I don't mind doing. It's a little unfortunate. Might get a better trainer. New candidates. Yeah, this guy looks all right. I'll fire this guy. Hopefully he comes to Cleveland and is our trainer. Trainers are really important in this game. You can definitely help out your team if you got a good trainer. Okay, good. Cool. I've got 3 picks. I've got 7, 12, and 15. I don't think I'm going to use all 3. I'm definitely going to use one to get one guy that I really want. Because I need a small forward. I'm going to send her a pick. Hopefully he's still available. I assume LaMelo won't be. And the guy I want is still available. Good. I want to get him from Israel. I got him in a rebuild a few weeks ago, and he just balled. A new backup power forward would be nice. This guy created himself, probably. He has 74 badges. That's kind of ridiculous. He's playing overseas for 3 years. I'm not going to draft him. I'm leaning towards getting Carey from Duke. Let's see what his starter, Channing Frye, looks like his potential to be something in the league. Cannot be knocked off his spot by any tremendous lower body strength. Strong vertical leap. No significant weakness. Could I slide him to the power forward if I wanted? Yeah, I think Vernon Carey is definitely going to be who I draft since I traded Hachimura away. I think getting another power forward is going to be a good pickup. You know what? Just because why not? If that one guy is still available, I'll probably just draft him. 6'9" point guard, 230. It's kind of ridiculous. So RJ went 1 to the Magic. I don't know why the Magic would draft another point, but hey, you know. LaMelo went to the Knicks, so Knicks fans, you can be happy now. Isaiah Stewart. I got a 77 overall. Let's see what I got at 12. A 76, that's solid. And a 57. Nice. Okay. But he's got 3 years to train overseas because he's got a 3-year contract overseas. So you never know. He might turn into a god. Zizic, do I want to bring you back? Not really. I don't want to spend the money on you. Sorry to tell you, bud. I don't really want to bring any of you back. I'll offer the qualifying offer. If he accepts, he accepts. No biggie. What I'm after this offseason is definitely a backup shooting guard. I've got a backup small forward. Got a backup power forward. I need a backup center. because I just let Zizic go. So definitely after a backup shooting guard and a backup center. So shooting guard wise, honestly, I'm thinking there's really no good shooting guards. Crap. Maybe there's a point that could slide to the 2. 6'1", that's too short. Um, I've seen him ball out in some rebuilds. He's 5'11", though. That's the issue. He's a little short. Moutier could be interesting. Perimeter defense is solid. Inside defense is butt. I could go after Moutier. He's not a guy that typically wants a lot of money. I'll give him 3 years. And then I'll go to centers available. I don't want to take anybody crazy right off the bat. Cauley Stein always wants a lot of money. But if I could swipe him, that would be a good pickup for the bench. I don't think I offered either of them a contract. I'm stupid. Moutier, where you at? Did I offer you a contract? No. Okay, I'll give you 3 years for. Why do I keep clicking no? I want to make sure. I want to make sure the contract's what I want. 3 years for 10 million, roughly. Yeah, I can do that. And then for the 5, Cauley Stein. 3 years for 12 million, roughly. Got both of them by the looks of it, as long as nobody comes in and steals them. Yeah, I'm going to decline Bogdanovich. I don't need him. He's not that big of a deal to me. I have no attachment to him, nothing like that. That's all I want to do in free agency. I want to check how the team looks. You're not going to start. Garland's going to start after the year he had. You're going to play backup. Honestly, he'll be a backup too, probably. So I probably need to scoop a backup 1. Moutier to the 2. You guys doing 80 overall. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to go try to scoop a backup point. Nobody crazy, I don't believe. Rondo. Someone cheap. I don't want to pay a lot of money. Trey Burke. Deep range shot creator. Darren Collison. A little older than I would like to sign. Someone with solid defense. Chris Dunn. Yeah, why not? 2 years, 7 mil. I can get behind that. Okay, that works for me. I think that's all I want to do this offseason. Definitely going to be the backup. Definitely starting. Definitely starting. Backup. Starting. Backup. Starting. Backup. Starting. Backup. Okay, yeah. This works just fine. Let's go to player progression. Actually, I'll just see you guys at the beginning of the 2021 season. So, guys, here we are at the start of the 2020-2021 season. I just want to go over the starting five with you guys. Change up some minutes around and all that. Here we are. Here's the bench right now. I don't really want Mahimi playing. Okay, so this is what the starting five is going to look like. Garland, Sexton. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. I'm going to call him Denny because that's his first name. That's pretty much what I'm going to run. I'm going to let Moutier get some minutes off the bench. Let him come into his own, hopefully, as a guy that's solidly getting 20 minutes a game, 19 minutes a game, whatever. Do I want to give? Yeah, I'll give both of them 32 as well. I'm going to let them run the offense still with Ayton being the third man. Going to look at the system proficiency. Perimeter centric looks pretty solid. 7 seconds looks solid. Defense is where we're going to lack a little bit, except for the bench. The bench looks tough on defense. Grit and grind, pace and space. I think we're going to stay perimeter centric. I don't think we'll get punished because of our size. We got 6'11", who's now an 89 overall, which is very nice to see. I'm trying to see my power forward, who's in 6'8". I don't think we'll be punished like it says in the negatives, but we'll see. If anything changes throughout the year, I'll definitely let you guys know. We're going to go to the deadline, and we'll go from there. Hey guys, so we are at the trade deadline and are the exact same as we were a season prior. I think the issue is we're running 7-second, and our defense just isn't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Sexton, Garland, and Ayton are all doing what they're supposed to be doing. Clark off the bench is doing better than Isaac. Isaac is playing like crap. Holy. I've got to change this up. This has got to go back to perimeter centric. I think this team will run better perimeter centric. I think Jonathan Isaac is going to be traded. I know he was a pickup for us in the offseason, but I don't think... Yeah, of course you're annoyed with how things are going. You're getting 5 points a game. Oh, I guess that's your career average. Of course. Probably should have looked into that before I did what I did and spent a lot of money on him. Who's got a good pick this year? Now Minnesota looks like crap. Oh, I love Minnesota. Maybe I try to trade for Sabonis with Jonathan Isaac and maybe some other things. So Jonathan Isaac is going to go. Just see what I can get for him. Nobody really wants him, of course. Throw in a 2026 first rounder and a 5. It opens up a lot more options. I could get Sabonis. I'm clearing up cap. Nah, not really. There's somebody else young that I could pull in. How old's Sabonis? 30? No, he's not 30 yet. He's 25. Keep Joe Harris. Give me y'all's pick, and I'll throw in Tony Snell. Okay, I figured that wouldn't work. Y'all have a second pick you would want to give? 2023 maybe? You're not getting enough, huh? I'll throw in that second rounder. Okay, you don't want to take on the salary? Is that what y'all said? Don't want to take on the extra salary. Keep your pick. Okay. Well, I got rid of the issue in Jonathan Isaac. I got Sabonis, which I think is going to be a good addition. His perimeter defense isn't great, and his inside defense isn't great. I'd use him really more for the scoring, just to have that extra bump in the lineup. They don't want him to start for some reason, but I definitely want him starting. Just going through everything before we start simming again. Eight and 1 at 33. 30. I'm gonna give him 31. He's having a good year. What's he averaging? 12. Yeah, that's a solid year. And 409 from the field. That's not bad. I could live without a pick. I don't necessarily need a draft pick. 7 second is gonna screw us, I believe. I think I'm gonna run balanced. I want to make sure I don't have any contracts. I need test free agency, won't resign. But I have bird rights on all three of them, or all four, because Garland is also ineligible. I'm hopefully gonna bring all four of them back. I don't know about Chris Dunn. I might let him walk, but I mean he's been somewhat consistent off the bench. So probably will bring all five of these guys back, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it gets better by the end of the season. So I'm going to go ahead and sim to the end of the season, and hopefully we are positive. Oh, that's an unfortunate ending. We looked really solid coming out of the All-Star break, or the trade deadline, and then everything went south. I don't know what happened. We went 37 and 45 to end the year, which is very frustrating to me. I don't know what happened. I truly don't. I thought the team looked good with the roster we had. Sabonis played well. Ayton. I mean, I don't know what went wrong there. We've got one more season. Hopefully it gets better. But we had two guys averaging 20 points. 12.9. Ayton at 17. These are career years for some of these guys, and I just don't know what's going wrong. It might be the small forward, which I might look to change. I've got a strong bench. I really just don't understand what's wrong with this team right now. Looks like the Timberwolves were a 1-year win and then not going to make the playoffs. Typical. So best year we've had is our first year when we kept Drummond, and I do think Jonathan Isaac did not help us at all, so I'm glad I traded him. Brooklyn, the Mavs. So I'll see you guys at free agency. Since I know I don't have a draft pick, I had to just look at this, guys. LeBron retired, Chris Paul retired, Dwight Howard retired, and Melo retired. There goes an entire generation of people we grew up watching. That's insane. Kyle Lowry retired. He was at Toronto his entire career, I believe. Wow. It's crazy to see. LeBron was only in LA for, 4 years, and they wanted to retire his number. I guess this out. I realize now our 2022 first round pick becomes the third overall pick, and Washington has it. We're in the final year of the rebuild. I don't know if this team's ready for the future. I think it's good enough for the future. But is it good enough to win? Which I'm hoping we find out this next season. It's looking like no, but I'm hoping for the best. Interruption. My sister came up. I don't know what I can do. Honestly, leaning towards trading Sabonis after free agency and trying to get Jaren Jackson Jr. I could pull in him. I think power forward's what's causing issues. Agree. Okay. I got both of them back, which is good. That does help a little bit. Make sure we get both of them back. And Colin Sexton I have to match his 1 year, or I don't get to bring him back, which is really dumb. But I can't handle that. I am gonna try to make a move real quick, trying to get Jaren Jackson after free agency, and then I will sim up to season 4, and hopefully can make a run at a championship. I feel this team can do it. The question is, will they? I'm leaning towards no at this point, and I don't know why this team's not performing. It's a good team. So what I'm going to do is... Actually, I'm going to search him up, see where he went. He got paid a lot, I guarantee you. Is he still... Trade Finder? Grizzlies got him. Okay. I figured they would. Alright, so here's what I'm going to offer him. I'm not giving up Vernon Carey. Can't give up any picks because I don't have any. I'm not giving up Boudier. Actually, I probably could do that. Who is that guy? Terrence Davis and pick or player Moutier. I don't want to give up Vernon Carey, bro. What the heck? This is pretty dang fair. I'll only do this if they throw in a pick. And they don't have any first round pick. Warriors 2024. I'm not doing that then. I mean, come on. You just agreed to that just a second ago. Alright guys, we are here to start the 2022-2023 season. The year Ronnie Jr. is coming. So, definitely not keeping my picks because I know I'm not going to get them. I'll be hopefully a good team. Now we're going to go after Jaren Jackson. See, if I waited, I would have gotten him. So, I wait, and I get him. Definitely a much better looking. I'm also going to send Vernon Carey probably somewhere. I don't need both if I've got Brandon Clark doing what he's supposed to be doing. I'm going to take all his minutes away for the time being. Maybe send him to the G League for 1 more year. Do I not have a backup point? Looking that way, I don't have a backup point. Oh, I remember now where my backup point is. He disappeared. So, I'm going to fix that problem, hopefully, without trading. Hopefully I'm going to go get a backup point guard. And not for much, I hope. Bol, huh? Wants $26 million. No, thank you. Chris Dunn didn't even get signed. I'll bring you back, I guess, Chris. For $4 million. I don't have that, so there you go. I have a lot of money tied up right now, guys. Pace and space, perimeter centric, post centric, triangle, 7-second, defense. Defense is looking a lot better. Sexton's gotten a lot better on defense. Is there anything 4 stars besides 7-second? We're going to run pace and space. We are 4 games under 500 right now. We had an abysmal start, and I'll even show you guys how bad it was. It was horrid. We won 2 games for the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Then we won our 3rd game, 4th game. Then we got in a little bit of a roll, and now we're here, 24 and 28. I was hoping to be much better than we are right now. I want to see what everybody's doing. Okay, definitely like to see the improvement overall from the starting 5, minus the small forward. He's not playing like he did in one of my other rebuilds. Might be time to get rid of him. I need someone that's going to be consistent, and he is definitely not being it. Watch, I'll trade him, and he'll go one that'll help. I would like to keep Cauley Stein, though. I'll throw in that pick. Joe Ingles, 2nd round pick. Oh, fine, I'll do it. I don't care. Okay, guys. Fix rotations manually. I've got to donate all these mints to RJ. But I'm going to slide him to the 3, and he goes up in overall. Next rebuild or next. So guys, we had the best season of the rebuild, which I love to see. Oh my gosh, Luka balled. I am so happy to see that this team is in that step in the right direction. We went on a tear there for a little bit, and I got nervous at the beginning of the season. But I definitely think this team is ready to step into the future and be a team to compete over the next 2 to 3 years. I told you, look at LaMelo playing his freaking guts out, dog. Wow. I really wish I could have got LaMelo, but that's insane at 22 and 91 overall. That's insane. This was going to be the final season. I am not unhappy with how the team did. I think I made the right moves to get to a point where this team can compete. I definitely would like to see what this team does in the future. I will probably keep simming. Got snubbed out of the playoffs, but that's okay. We made the playoffs 1 year, which is a little upsetting. And Black Ops 3 finished downloading. It's a little upsetting, but hey, man, it's okay. I'm not unhappy with how the team looked. I do want to check the stats real quick before everything resets. So RJ played his balls off, 89 overall. Wow. Sexton and Garland played very well. Over the 4 years I did this, I'm not going to underestimate either of these two. In any future rebuilds, I would love to try to get either one of them. And same with RJ, because RJ, oh my God, he went to Philly and then to the Lakers? Wow, that's weird. Yeah, there's nothing to be unhappy with this team. This team's built for the future. I think that, what would the average age be? I mean, it's still a young team. I mean, most of these guys are in their 20s, mid to early 20s. Late 20s, late 20s, late 20s, late 20s. Anybody that's getting minutes is in their 20s. There's nobody, in their 30s. And this team's ready for the future. I'm going to call this a victory. It definitely gets Cleveland out of the dumps after LeBron left. I definitely like to see this team play here in the next 2 years in this game. I definitely think it's a title contender as long as they don't lose their pieces. But I'm going to thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, you are a god. The Bucks win in 2023. Giannis does what Giannis does. I hope everyone